Plus, you've heard him on the radio. Now meet Crazy Howard McGee. And an up-close interview with the legendary Amiri Baraka. All this and more straight ahead on Urban Street.
From Chicago Network Television News, this is Urban Street with Ty Wansley, Richard Steele, and the Urban Street News team.
Hello and welcome to Urban Street, a behind-the-scenes look at the crazy show on GCI in a moment. Up first on Urban Street, we find a local bodybuilding competition that brings the best bodies in Chicago to the stage for the title of Mr. and Ms. Chicago. The fourth annual Mr. and Ms. Chicago event is promoted by Ernest Leonard, one-time bodybuilder looking to give others the opportunity for open competition.
I'm a bodybuilder and a trainer, and I just seen a couple of things in the other organizations that I wasn't pleased with, primarily the prices, economics, because it's on an amateur level, and I feel that $20 should be sufficient for anybody to get in any amateurs contest.
It was like younger guys around where I live, they started doing it, and I saw them doing it. I was like, I should get into this too. You know, I got the younger generation doing it. Maybe I should get into it right with them, you know. It became a habit.
Now this is how it started.
Okay, for competitions, every bodybuilder has something different what they do. They usually diet and stuff like that. I don't believe in dieting, actually. I just work out as if I wasn't going to compete. I just keep working out the same way. I don't change my routine or anything, or what I eat, I don't change.
And a lot of people that you talk to think that you're going to get big and you're going to get hard, but it's quite the opposite. I think you discover a certain femininity that you don't doing other things that typically women do, like aerobics. I find it a challenge, and it's a challenge every day. I think as a bodybuilder, you stop looking at the total you and you start looking at, you look at yourself in individual body parts, if that makes sense. Some of the things that I really want to work on next time are my rear deltoids, my abs, you know, cutting up my legs a little bit more.
Before the big show, participants were hard at work, pumping up for the competition.
Actually, I started when I was a teenager. I just saw pictures in magazines, and I decided that that's the way I wanted to try to look.
It started off as an Afro-American event simply because I'm Afro-American, and normally when you have a successful businessman such as myself, it's perceived to be what you are. But I'm saying we've been saying all along for over the 5 years that it's open to each and every one, and through our diverse crowd, you can see that I'm saying the message has definitely came out that we're open and it's a universal sport. Everybody is welcome.
This is my first time, and I'm over 40, so, you know, it's a whole new experience. It's great. It's something to look for. It's a goal, and you got to have goals. Just prove something to myself. I don't say I can't be Mr. Chicago, but maybe I can. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I get the enjoyment, the relief that I achieved something and that I'm being challenged. I love a good challenge. And competing, that's what it's all about. It's about a good challenge, getting up there, showing what you have, and showing what you work hard for in the gym.
The guest poser for the Mr. and Ms. Chicago event was Renita Harris, a very familiar face in the bodybuilding community.
My personal exercise is where I train one body part 1 day per week. In total, I'm training like 4 days a week. I do my cardio. Also, I try to eat right. And I don't do a lot of aerobics, but at the same time, I try to eat regularly, 5 to 6 times a day. Good food.
Well, I'm a promoter, and we're talking about a businessman. I hope I can double these numbers from 4,200 to maybe 8,000, maybe the United Center or something like that one day.
Coming up next, Urban Street gives you an up-close look at the crazy man driving you home from work.
After seeing Tony Braxton on the American Music Awards the other day, I went to the store immediately after the show yesterday, and I purchased a dress. Now all I have to do is find someone to wear it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I have the dress, but I go to phone lines right quick. 2:30 right now, right home.
You guys sell bikes?
Have we got bikes? We got track bikes. We've got road bikes. We've got cruisers. We've got BMX. We have comfy bikes. We got mountain bikes. We have trailers. We have bike frames. We have bike accessories.
Chicago's best kept secret. Recycle Bicycle Shop, 13th and Wabash.
You want bikes? We've got bikes.
Come get the biggest savings on the south side at the 115th and Halsted Mall. Save on brand names like Lugz, FUBU, Kanai, Mecca, and more. All your favorite sports jerseys and baseball caps are at the 115th and Halsted Mall. You can also find the coolest dress wear and the finest jewelry. Don't forget, there's also a Foot Locker for you to get the latest footwear. Come on out and get discount prices on the brand names you want at the 115th and Halsted Mall, right next to the Jewel Osco.